Hey guys! Welcome back to Let's Play Xenosaga Episode 3. Last time, I gave you my strategy if I wasn't using Jin. Yeah, I'm using Jin. It's just gonna take less time, so I just went back and I bought him his latest armor and got an extra generator for him, slots, and gave him the same stuff as before. I'm going to go with the 4 heavens for skin down. If I could manage to equip him with the EN, the energy thingamajig, wherever it is, stop that, right there. Then I could use 2 of his new moon abilities in 1 round. Then I would go for it, but I can't do that because I have to protect myself against Revenge, which is going to do a lot of damage, and Beam, which will also do a lot of damage. Anyway, let's go fight the boss that we haven't seen yet.
What is this?
I feel an incredible amount of energy. The entire room is resonating with the emulators.
Those are 3 of them.
How does it look, Junior? Is there a way to shut them down?
Hang on, I'll check it out.
Not sure how he would know. But, you know, surprise. There's a mech.
Junior, look out!
I think he's already seen him. But I could be wrong. Junior might be blind.
What the hell is that?
It appears to be an aggregation of Gnosis attached to the emulators.
Junior, get back. You can't take it alone.
That's true. Which is why Jin's coming to help. For the first time in a long time. And if you notice, he is on the ground. He doesn't fly around all that much. Except for in, of course, cinematics. Now, before I do anything, starting with Anima, I am going to use Anima level 2s right off the bat so I can hack down a bunch of this guy. So that's a lightning attack, that's a physical attack. You can use whichever you want, but you tend to do more damage with these ones, especially since, like with Asher, his level 1 is a beam attack. This guy is strong against beam, so I definitely don't want to do that. Flare Buster does a decent amount of damage anyway. All the other ones on my characters that I actually use will be doing more damage here. Well, sometimes. And he's already gone for his sniper mode, which just increases his damage. I don't really care too much about it. Doesn't matter which one you do with the Dina. All of her attacks are beam-based, but they're still going to do more damage than her normal attack, so let's go for it. Alright, so I've gone with Tempest GPs as I went over at the tail end of the last episode there, because they seem to do quite a bit more damage than still anything else, even though they don't have a high team rate. And when everyone's in Anima Awakening, they tend to all be pretty good in terms of their damage anyway, and the chances of using the ambush and all that jazz. So 4 heavens, skin down. We want to get that established pretty much as soon as possible. This guy has really high evade, so you are going to kind of want to be aware of that. But if we can ambush every time, that would be much appreciated. Yeah, we've already took off a decent chunk there. So let's go with that route. Hopefully we'll get another ambush, or not. That works too. Yeah, they can do relatively powerful attacks. Try and keep your HP reasonably high. Now, we won't know the status effect is going to hit until it actually does and the thing shows up. Is that me? Balance down. Yeah, it seems that either his attacks or just hitting him seems to initiate balance down on your characters, which is somewhat annoying. Because the miss rate's so high, I would recommend going missiles first, and then you can do a couple of those tempests. But that should give you kind of the additional little bit you need to actually get your hits through. Doesn't always work, but it at least usually gets you that first tempest in, even if it doesn't get you your second one. Unfortunately, you can't do that with you, but this one seems to miss quite a lot less for some reason. But it doesn't do a lot of damage, so oh well. But yeah, we have the ability to inflict Mind down and Skin down, so hopefully I can get at least one of them off, if not both. That would make my job a lot faster. But yeah, as you can see, the faster you take down this guy, probably the better, just with most fights. It seems to be my strategy for this series. The faster I can take down enemies, you know, the better off I'm going to be. But as you can see, got down to half HP already. If you're using, say, a strategy like use all of your attacks that, say, have the highest amount of team value, or rapid as it's known in the shops, then chances are you're not going to do very well. I tried that in my first test fight with him, you know, an hour ago, and it just did not work at all. So, anyway, sniper function is down. That's fine. I don't really care too much about that. Let's get some more hits in, get some more anima going, and we should be fine. Stop guarding my attacks. But yeah, most of the fights in here, they're all elemental based. They use the element that they are strong against, so it's pretty self-explanatory how to do the fights. They just basically go in and attack, and then use half repairs when necessary. It's how the majority of the fights going forward are going to go. I'm going to wait to go Anima Awakening with everyone for another round, I think. Actually, at this point, I might as well just drain him down a little bit and hold off on going Anima Awakening until we get to... Ow. Yeah, so you can do probably about 12,000 damage in one go at times, which is one of the reasons why I didn't want to go and just use all my Anima Awakenings, because I knew he was going to do something like that sooner or later.
Destroying enemy unit.
There we go. Got you all set up, so I'm going to use you since you're already full. Get the half repair going. Kind of abusive, but that's how they've built the battle system, so let's go with it. That can inflict mine down if we're lucky, but it doesn't look like we are for the moment. Let's go another round here. I'd like to lower HP a little bit more before I go in for the kill. Eventually. Yeah, after this round it should be pretty easy to do that if you don't counter all my attacks. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to get you all the way up there. Oh, maybe. Aw, really? I'm that far away. Well, I gotta heal this round anyway, so... Now repair M. Did you just go to Dina? Why did you go to Dina? Well, I gotta heal again anyway. With the half repair this time. I just have balance down. I'm not worried about that for using special attacks. I might as well build you up there. We'll go with those ones. Better chance of hitting, even if it does crap for damage. Okay, level 2. There we go. And might as well show... I guess we already did show off yours. I probably should have shown off the other one, though. I think we've already seen that once. There's the finish strike. And there's lots of experience. Nice. I like levels. And Chaos, just like in episode 1 where it was part of his skill tree, he's the only one who learns Best Ally on his own. Momo gets Medica Res, nothing like episode 1, but oh well. And we learn get another armor for somebody or another. But yeah, a lot faster bringing Jin along for the ride. Well, those are gone.
The emulator's vanished.
I think they broke.
Resonation seems to have stopped as well.
What resonating?
Yes, the spatial distortion is steadily returning to normal.
Okay, let's go stop all the remaining emulators.
I don't know what the in-plot explanation is. Yeah, this thing appears and they got rid of... Oh no, they didn't get rid of all the other ones. I thought they did, and then we could... I go through that, thank you. But yeah, they let us take a quick warp out of here, which is very nice of them. And we're back here. Let's keep going. Yes, as you can see, the other one's gone dark. I'm going to heal up, change up my equipment again, and I will see you in a moment. Okay, we're back. Now, just because that's been grayed out now, the blue orb, doesn't mean you can't still go in there, and we will be able to go back into them, I think even now, but let's go to the green one for now, move on with the next part of the dungeon. Again, the order is just because that's the way the guide goes, so it's simpler to follow. Oh, this one. I had forgotten this one. I don't like this one. Well, it's not that I don't like it, it seems more complicated than it actually is. Basically, you just gotta keep spamming the square button, and before doing that, we need to kill a bunch of enemies. So, are you new?
Get in my way and you'll pay for it!
Maybe they're new? I think he's new. Sure, we'll call it new. Let's kill some guys. Let's see, you are weak. Lightning. Let's use lightning. It's not going to hurt everybody equally, but that's fine. Vertikaiser does make things go by a lot faster, which is why I tend to use it. I have shown the odd battle here and there, showing off other alternate strategies, but I think part of the experience of trying to get through the game is to find the easiest way possible to beat certain enemies, or at least that's part of how I can see things. If I can find a nice easy way of beating an enemy or whatever, then I'm going to try and do that. So let's try and break you. Unfortunately not. And give you an assaulting blade. And he's broken. And let's throw an M-Buster over you. Now, you're weak to beam, not weak to beam, weak to beam. Yeah, let's do a normal attack on you first. And that should be enough to take you guys all out in one go. There we go. And you get shock absorbent shirts as a random drop. I've also gotten a few other things. Let's take a look at those for a quick second here. I've got a few bracelets. This one, don't care. That one, again, don't care. What else have I picked up lately? Where is that thing that I just got? I don't even remember what it's called. Was it here? Where is it? Am I blonde? Am I blind? Can I not see it? No. What did I just get? I don't even remember what it was. Shock absorbent shirt. So that would be armor for somebody? Ah, there we go. It's another armor for these guys. If you look at what we're already wearing, 23, 25, and 6 and 6, it's in and around pretty much the same idea. It's nothing super special. Pretty much what we've already been able to use, so it's not like it's a nice find or anything. Okay. Okay, we took out him. Now, I don't know if they ever explain what we're supposed to do, but we need to be able to hit that little shiny thing at the bottom there. And in order to do that, we need to be able to hit the square button on this round thing in the middle of the spire, and the only spot we can hit it is all the way up here. So the first thing you want to do is clear out all the enemies. Then you hit that, and then basically just run up. Yeah, pillar rises. Now they tell us after we've already attempted it. So you want to keep doing this over and over again. Get it all the way to the top. And once we get it all the way to the top, eventually we'll get it all the way to the top. There we go. Now you want to run all the way down, turn on fast forward so this goes a little faster since it's kind of tedious. Once you've done all that, you can go around and around and around, and we can hit this one, which allows us to go further. Barely. And pretty much the same for this one. So I'm going to clear off the enemies like I did last time, or we can take a look at it first. That's fine too. There's two of them this time, so we want to hit both of those. I don't think we have to hit them both in one go, but I'll figure out while I'm killing the enemies which one we want to hit first to lead to the extra room. Okay, I found a new enemy along the way. I'm sure we fought a variant of this guy before, but there we go. Do a little bit of damage to you, do a little bit of Urtikaiser to everybody else, turn on fast forward to make things go a little quicker. Yeah, pretty much the same old strategy, rinse and repeat. If you run out of EP, there are ways around it. And I already killed somebody. That's rather unfortunate, but oh well. So let's hit you one more time. You missed. What about you? Salting Blade. Pretty much all he's going to use single targeting at this point in the game. There's a counter, or revenge. And go with W Blade on you. Nice. Lots of damage out of KOS-MOS. And we should be able to finish you off with that. Or, I guess the other one's strong against beam. Yeah, it's strong against beam. Are you strong against lightning? No. Then eat lots of damage! Yeah.
It's just...
a little bit overkill, but oh well. Okay, so I cleared out all the enemies. Sorry my commentary on the battles is just kind of lackluster at this point, but there's not really anything new that we can do. We've done pretty much everything already, and the enemy design has been rather dull for the second half of this game, because pretty much all we're, well, not even for the second half of this game, for the entirety of this game, it's been rather kind of dull and boring. It's just soldiers and repeats of the same mechs that we've already seen time in and time out. But anyway, you want to do this one first. Roll down here. It's a long way down, as you can see. I think you can actually do them both all in one go, but at least I think you did. I did it once, but probably not the way you're designed to do it. Just make that go by a little faster. And I'll take care of these guys off screen too. Alright, cleared those two guys off. Destroy this. Segment address number 2. If I remember correctly, that's the one that we got for doing, oh, what was it? Haycox, the first level. Anyway, ES equipment, I'm going to put that on Dina. It's the one I think it is. Yes, the best one in the game. I don't know why we go from Ignis 1 to Ignis 3, but yeah, this is the best one in the game. I think the best we can buy is like 900 energy, but this is even better. So, yes please. I'm going to go for that one on you. Oops. And now I can equip the more powerful one here, because I can use 2 of them in one round. Not that it's going to make a huge amount of difference, but now I have 2 people with super powerful attacks, and unfortunately you're stuck with your 300 one. I could put that one on as well, but actually, you know what? Maybe I will. I don't know. I'll think about it. I know we can buy the better ones sooner rather than later. So what I'm going to do with the next Spire that we're going to have to do that to is I'm going to do that all off screen, since it's just a repeat of what we've already done, and I'll see you at the bottom. Alright, all done. This one's really easy to do. In fact, chances are by the time you get to the bottom, you're going to be waiting, just like I've been. It takes less time with fast forward, but either way, once it eventually gets down here, we'll be able to hit this button, and then we'll be able to go in. There we are. Now we should be right pretty much in the same spot again. This one for some reason reminds me of a certain Earth Dragon Isle, if you know what I mean. I don't know, just kind of the atmosphere, the color scheme, it's just kind of weird and all over the place. Even though it's more yellow in the Earth Dragon Isle, but anyway, I'm going to switch up my gear, I'll show you what that is, and then we'll call it a day. Okay, we're back. Now, for the most part, it's a pretty standard setup. I haven't changed much. Pretty much all the same here, though I did move that generator that we just got over to Zebulon for this specific fight, because we can use that 3 times, and we can use that. I could have also put it onto you, but it doesn't really matter. He tends to do more damage. The upcoming one is uses ice attacks and is strong against ice attacks, hence why we all have that same combination there. But just because they're strong against ice doesn't mean he's actually weak to fire in this case. At least the guy doesn't say so, and if it turns out that that's the case, then we will switch that over and we'll have Asher doing a shit ton of damage in the next fight. But I haven't tested it yet. As far as anything else, pretty much exactly what you would expect, what I had on before. You're the same. You're the same. Now, we got that armor last time. The one we had on, 26. 43. Holy crap, that's a lot of HP. Anyway, we're not using the Reuben for this fight, but yeah, that's pretty much all the time we have for today. Next time we'll take on the Ice Elemental variant. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.